Hello, fans. I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at the Lamptron Achernar Plus. I think I said that correctly. They seem to like to name their fans after, I think that's a star, but I'm not really sure. So this is the fan. And it is an ARGB fan, as well as having a PWM connector. So let's go ahead and look at the lighting first of all. Okay, so as you can see, we have an inner ring that runs around the inside of the ring around the fan, and then we have the outer, well, not really a ring, it's an octagon going around the front of the frame. And then on the sides, we have that kind of toothy looking thing there. In addition, at the four corners, you have these three lights that are visible. So it's kind of nice. I think it would be even more interesting to turn it on. What do you think? Okay, let's do that. And there we go. So basically, I don't know, I kind of like this effect, but what do you think? Please write in the comments how you feel about the visual effect of this fan, given that the black blades don't, well, they do kind of reflect some of the light because they are glossy. So you get that kind of a light kind of halo effect along the outside of the fan blades. What do you think about that? All right, let's go ahead and proceed with the testing of the, not testing, but the listening to the fan's sound, which I know for you guys is hard because I do not have this amazing, an amazing fan, I should say. It's just okay. It is pretty impressive how slow it can go. I'm going to turn off the lights, though. Don't really need the lights to see or hear, I mean. All right. I've got them to, I don't know if this is the lowest speed it'll go, but it's to the point where I can't hear the fan anymore. There's a harmonic resonance. And again. So it's fairly quiet. I think once it's in the case, you're not likely to hear very much of it. I couldn't tell after a point if there's any more harmonic resonances because the sound of the fan wind was drowning any other sounds out. But yeah, not bad. And I'd say as far as like static pressure is concerned, it's about 2, I would say. So good for an air cooler, and of course for the case. And if you have a lesser water cooler that doesn't have a dense and thick or thick radiator, it should be okay on that too, although I personally steer away from something with that low amount of static pressure, and because you're going to get better results with something with higher static pressure pushing through all that the barriers, so to speak, of the radiator. Could you please help me out by liking, subscribing, sharing, and even a brief comment makes a big difference. Thank you so much. Let's take a look at the specs. The Lamptron Atronar Plus is an ARGB fan, also known as Lamp-Atcha 12261. And this is a $16 fan, certified UL, CE, CSA, ROHS, and there's a Chinese recycling symbol on it as well. So, almost all fans have another recycling symbol on it. It looks like an American recycling bin, one of those plastic bins. And if it can't be recycled, it has a cross through it, or not a cross, but a slash through it. And I think that's called Triman, but I'm not exactly sure. Okay, 120 by 25 millimeters, made in China, 40,000 hours of life. ARGB, ASUS, Gigabyte, and MSI at the very least. At least that's what was listed on the website. 170 grams, 9 blades, 105 millimeters between the mounting holes, 1,800 RPMs plus or minus 10%. They didn't give the CFMs for some reason, but they say it's 1.2 millimeters of static pressure, and I think that they're being very conservative about that. 26 decibels, 30 at the maximum, 40 centimeter chain. What the heck? Sorry, 40 centimeter cable. It's not daisy chainable or sleeved. The LED cable is 55 centimeters long. It is daisy chainable but not sleeved. PWM and standard ARGB connectors, hydraulic bearings, 12 volts, 2.76 is the rated wattage with a minimum of 2.52, and then the amperage is 0.23 and 0.21 respectively. 5 volt LEDs because it's ARGB. If it was RGB, it would be 12 volts. No indicators of direction of rotation and flow. Turns in a clockwise direction. Comes with 4 fan bolts and corner cushions. Hello, thanks for watching my video, and I need to ask for your help. So my financial situation has become very uncertain with my employer and also with the workers' comp case I have from an injury I had at work last year in 2023, for which I'm currently suing the workers' comp company. I really don't know what's going to happen in the next few months, but if you can find it within your ability without screwing yourself up to help me out, you have 2 options. One of those is to just go to my channel, Glenn's Fast Reviews, and make a one-time donation there. Or if you would want to do a repeating donation, a monthly donation, you can go to patreon.com / /GLENNMII. That's G as in Glenn, L-E-N as in Nancy, N as in Nancy, M as in Mary, no, not but I, right? And there are various choices for you to sign up for. If you cannot afford the lowest option that I have put up there, let me know, and I will put in a lower option that can work for other people. Also, I want to say thank you to my very first Patreon, Rudik from Australia, who has been very kind enough to support me, and even said if I can't afford the postage to send the gifts that he has become eligible for, that's okay. I will certainly try to do that anyways, and it means a lot because not only did you choose to financially support me, but you've also been supportive in some comments on some of my videos, and I think that's absolutely fantastic. So yeah, if there are any questions, please put them in the comments, and you here or on Patreon, and I will try to get back to you as quickly as possible. Sometimes I don't see comments right away because of the way YouTube works. And oh, by the way, thank you to Bleeping Computer, and it's the owner of Bleeping Computer, who goes by the name of Grindler online on his website, for allowing me to use his platform to promote my channel, the PC Expert Amateur, and I appreciate it very much. And if you need help with, say, malware or technical problems with your computer, the Bleeping Computer volunteers are a good bunch of people who have a great deal of knowledge about a lot of different kinds of problems with computers. And with there is a dedicated volunteer malware removal team there. Sorry. And we'll be happy to help you. And you can just go to bleepingcomputer.com and click on the forums. There's also lots of great news about cybersecurity, about hackers and stuff like that.